Full life crushes millions on a hater. The Vtuber agency cover corporation set a precedent after winning a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against a user who defamed its talents. After unmasking his identity, the company forced him to pay 1.5 million yen for each malicious post where he fabricated rumor about the private life of a creator. What? 1.5 million yen for each Twitter post? Imagine they got one of these V-tweeters that like tweet 46 times a day. That adds up. Actually based from Hololive though. Actually based. I wonder who it was. I bet they have some dedicated haters. Yeah, fucked around, found out. If they get VTuber inside Japan, they would be printing money, bro. He wouldn't. If they get VTuber inside Japan, they'll never see that money because he's gonna be broke after like one day of them taxing his tweets. He's gonna go bankrupt. They have his soul for the rest of his life. They're gonna get all his work checks. In addition to the fine, the culprit was compelled to issue a formal apology and sign a contract that will penalize him if he ever mentions the artist on the internet again. Total Hololive victory. He ruined his life over a tweet. You love to see that. Somebody says here, I love this as long as it stays in the form of punishing actual harassment. This could easily set the precedent for a cover to punish people for valid criticism under the guise of harassment, but I'll try to trust they won't do that. So far, they've really only ever done it for like real harassment. Obviously, if this is used to shut down criticism, this will suck, but I mean, Japan laws are so different. They could very much do that. Would it be worth it though? From the public eye point of view, probably not. Mori did a meme on this on her page. People be saying some lies on the internet. Yeah, they think they're invincible behind their screens, but there's actually so many ways to find somebody online, and corporations are more and more equipped to combat that. So it's not worth ruining your life over some tweets. There's more about covers and new policy on harassment by fans. They added unreasonable demands. Oh, is that for like the schizo fans? Like that CC guy and that Nerissa guy? I'm looking at Mori Calliope's page. I don't see the meme. I'm seeing some good art though. The continuous harassment waits on me every day. I'm sick of never saying anything about it. Stop asking me to continue playing Glover. I mean it. I'm in talks with my lawyer. You've been warned. Well, that's definitely a meme on the new policy, no? And the virus accounts like Nerissa Virus, yeah, they're also insane. Yeah, this is a bit. April 30th, July 24. When was that? July 21st? Oh, I think this is it. This update on measure taken to combat infringement of rights against Cover Corp affiliated talents. Thank you very much for your continued support. An individual, hereinafter referred to as the perpetrator, who committed acts of rights infringement, including defamation and slander against the company and its affiliated talents, has been identified and a settlement reached. The perpetrator posted a slanderous social media post while referring to affiliated talents by name, which unjustly damaged their social reputation and infringed upon their personal dignity. Subsequent to legal action taken by Cover in response, the court recognized that the case put forward constituted an infringement of rights which resulted in the identification of the individual involved. So they subpoena him? Yeah, it's so Glover. Did he post a letter of apology like privately, or is it a public letter of apology? The individual pledged to never engage in defamatory or slanderous acts that infringe upon the rights of Cover Corp and its affiliated talents. The individual is obligated to pay penalties for breach of contract in the event that they do infringe upon the aforementioned pledges. Oh, here's more details. The post in question included defamatory statement regarding a talent who was absent from a certain event, asserting that they were lying about their absence despite there being a legitimate reason. That's separate. This is about the lawsuit we just read about. So he, you know, when like the whole life talents are like, oh, I can't make it to this event because of XYZ reason, I'm sick or family and all of that, and the people are going insane over them and saying they're lying about it and they have a secret boyfriend and all of that. I guess they are going to start cracking down on that. Furthermore, they were spreading baseless and obscene speculation regarding his private life, relationship with the opposite sex. Yo, did I call it or did I not call it? While also persistently abusing and insulting them based on such speculation. Ultimately, these extremely malicious posts significantly interfere with the activities of the talent in question. So In response to that other person that commented on the post saying, I hope it's for legitimate harassment. I guess this answers this question. It was legitimate harassment because they were, persistently abusing and insulting them based on the speculation. Such baseless slander may fall under defamation or character assassination while spreading information, including unfounded speculation about the talent's private life, may constitute an invasion of privacy. Once again, we strongly ask that when posting on social media or similar platforms, including in chat and comment section during streams, you express opinions and share information in a sensible and responsible manner. And they say they'll continue to take legal action against infringing conduct. Well, good for them. You do need to have like an iron hand when it comes to dealing with people like that. Maybe it's about coherent stuff. I saw some rats about that. I thought people made up like beef between them, but not. I didn't hear anything about like relationship with the opposite sex, but I mean, it could very well be. Does it mean lying about them being in your relationship still on the table? Oh, I mean, I think if it's done in a way that could be considered harassment, it could be on the table, yes. When was this? Also July 21st. When was this? July 23rd, so that's 2 days after. Today we have published a basic policy on customer harassment. Our company has taken measure including legal action against rights infringement behavior such as defamation and slander, this time in order to ensure a safe and secure environment where our talents, employees, and other related parties can engage in activities and perform their duties without concern. We have newly established this policy and will firmly address customer harassment going forward. Details here. So they're defining the customer harassment based on the Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare's corporate manual for customer harassment countermeasure. They define it as demands and or conduct from a customer for which the means or manner used to achieve said demands is socially unacceptable. Socially unacceptable. Interesting. In light of the validity of the demand itself, and which harm the working environment or the environment under which activities are conducted by company personnel. Conduct considering customer harassment. So they list here acts of violence, threatening language or behavior or intimidation, that's a given, abusive language, insulting remarks, personal attacks, denigration, defamatory or insulting posts, including social media, message board, video comments, threats of harm or to obstruct business operation, excessive or persistent inquiries, repeated direct messages, or repeated comments post, stalking or following individuals, including online conduct, and see Article 2 of the Anti-Stalker Act. There's an Anti-Stalker Act in Japan. You guys think Maury's meme post was related to that? Maybe. Let me keep on reading. Wait, when was it? July 21st? Oh, yeah, you are right, because this is July 23rd. This was July 21st, so it lines up better. Sexual harassment or discriminatory language or behavior. Attempts to enter company offices without permission. Unauthorized photography, audio recording, or video recording. All fair so far. Unreasonable demands. So that's the one they added. Demanding without reasonable grounds changes to or cancellations of a talent's activities, casting, or collaboration. I like that they specified the collaboration because that is actually one thing that like Twitter loves to go crazy about. Yeah, Rolly in shambles right now. Unicorns in shambles. Demanding without reasonable grounds, punishment, apologies, demotion, like asking for somebody to graduate, I imagine, or similar measures against company personnel. This includes staff too. Demanding the provisions of goods, tickets, digital content beyond what is considered reasonable under social norms. How do they define those social norms though? Like in the court of law. Repeatedly making demands unrelated to the company's products or services. What does that mean? What is that like to stop people from asking the whole life girls to like get in contact with them outside of streams, outside of the services they offer? Making excessive and repetitive demands through chat messages, comments, gifts, or similar means. Restriction or suspension of services. If the company determines that specific conduct constitutes customer harassment, the company may restrict or suspend the provision of customer support and may take measures such as blocking, reporting, requesting the ban of the relevant accounts on video streaming platforms and social media. They'll take legal actions. They'll cooperate with the police and government authorities. And protection of company personnel. Company will provide appropriate mental health care and other support to company personnel who have been subjected to customer harassment and will work to prevent any secondary harm. Yeah, most enforcement has been in GP. Yeah, all of their lawsuits too. But there was one in America this year, like not that long ago, no? I mean, honestly, I like these changes. I'm not against it. I think the internet has become incredibly toxic, and it's really easy for mentally unwell people to focus on these talents because they are in the public eye. So I do think that behavior needs to be controlled. Yeah, in Japan they have lots of defamation law. Hey, you! Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell button, and I'll see you in the next video.